Hello everyone, welcome back to FPL STAR. Today I gonna discuss about the transfer strategy for Matchday 3. Before starting, if you are new in this channel, please subscribe this channel. Now let's start. I have divided Matchday 3 transfer strategy into 5 categories. They are essential, differential, sell, hold and ignore. Essential are those kind of players who are very much essential for your team. They have a very high ownership and they are playing very well. The differential players are those kind of players who have very low ownership but they can perform in near future. The sell category is the player you need to sell from your team because they are not performing well. The hold category is the player are not performing now but I think they will improve their form in near future. The ignore category is the player you should ignore for your team. This kind of player is not in your team but I don't think they will not perform in near future. Now move on to the first essential player for Matchday 3 and it's Lionel Messi from Argentina. He has 10.5 million value and he will play against Poland. It's a do or die match for Argentina, so obviously Lionel Messi will play and he's the main player for Argentina, also the penalty taker. If you look at his performance in last 2 matches, he got 16 points where he scored 2 goals and also provide 1 assist. He's the main man for Argentina, so you should obviously go for him. And his goal ratio is 0.6, which is amazing for 10.5, and I think he is the best premium forward now. Now move on to the second essential player for Matchday 3 and it's Dumfries. It's a surprising one because he's not performing well. Netherlands are conceding goal, but I think in Matchday 3 he's a very good chance to provide some attacking return as well as some defensive point because they will play against Qatar. Qatar are not a very good side, so that's why I think Dumfries is a very nice option to have and he can obviously give some attacking return as he playing in the wingback position. But in the last 2 matches he is not performing well. He has not advanced in opponent third, but I think in Qatar match Netherlands will improve their performance and obviously Dumfries is essential for Matchday 3. Now move on to the differential category and the first differential player for Matchday 3 is Valencia from Ecuador. He is just 6.5 million and he is among the top scoring forward in World Cup Fantasy. If you look at his performance in last 2 matches, he got 19 points where he scored 3 goals and that's amazing for just 6.5 million forward, and he will play next match against Senegal, so there is obviously chance to score goal in this match. So he's a very good differential one because his ownership is 1.5% just. Now move on to the second differential player for Matchday 3 and it's Jordi Alba. He has 6 million value and his ownership is just 6.5%. He playing as a left back for Spain. Spain are a very attacking side and the Jordi Alba is the best attacking left back for Spain. The other left back Spain has is Balde, but I don't think he will start in this match because Jordi Alba has the experience and he is most attacking fullback for Spain. Spain right back are not as advanced as their left back, so Jordi Alba is a very nice one to have. If you look at Alba's goal ratio is 0.40 for a defender is amazing. That's why I think he is a very good differential one for Matchday 3. Now move on to the sell category and first player you need to sell is Kevin De Bruyne. He is just 11 million value and he's not performing well, and Belgium looks very shaky team. They are not in great shape and they are not in good form, so you need to sell Kevin De Bruyne. He has 11 million value and a midfielder with 11 million value are not performing well is not good for you, and that's why you should sell him. And his next match is Croatia, which is a hard match for Belgium, so I don't think that Kevin De Bruyne is now a good option and that's why you should sell Kevin De Bruyne. Now move on to the second sale for Matchday 3 and it's Bergwijn. He's 7 million and as a midfielder, but he's starting as a forward. But if you look at his state, you don't see that because his goal ratio is last 2 matches 0 and he will play against Qatar now as Memphis Depay is now fit, so I don't think that Bergwijn will start and that's why you should sell Bergwijn if you have him. Now move on to the hold category and first player you should hold is Leroy Sané. He is now injured free and in last match he played for 21 minutes and if you look at he got one great chance in 21 minutes and that's why I think you should hold him. If you have Sané in your team and you already used your wild card or other chip, then you can obviously hold Sane, because he probably start the next match against Costa Rica, and I think it's viable to go for Sane now, because he is very good player and he is the perfect right winger for Germany, and that's why he will obviously play in Matchday 3, because it's the die or do match for Germany. Now move on to the next player, and its whole category is Di Maria. He is not performing well for Argentina, but if you look at the next match, it's Poland, and in this match I think there will be an open game. It's a do or die match for Argentina, so they will obviously start Di Maria, and there will be some point that Argentina can counter attack, and I think Di Maria is a very good counter attack player, and that's why you should go for him. And if you have Di Maria in your team, you should hold him, but if you don't have Di Maria, you don't need to buy him, because he is not in good form, but he is Di Maria, so obviously you should hold him. Now move on to the next category, and the first player in next category ignore is Olivier Giroud. France already qualified for the knockout stage, so you should think about it, and France I think probably rotate their team, and Olivier Giroud has some injury concerns, so I don't think in last match against Tunisia France will not risk him, so that's why you should ignore him. But if you have Olivier Giroud, you can take him, because if he starts, he's a great option. Now move on to the second ignored player, and it's Lisandro Martinez. He's 6 million and an Argentine defender, but I don't think that Lisandro Martinez is a very good option. You can go for Argentina left back or right back like Acuna, Molina, or even center back Otamendi, but I don't think Lisandro Martinez is a very good option. He can give you clean sheet point, but I don't think he will give you attacking return, and that's why you should ignore Lisandro Martinez, who have 6 million value. You can go for Dumfries, even Cancelo. They are in great value in 6 million, but I don't think that Lisandro Martinez is a very good option in this price. Now move on to the summarization, and the essential player is Messi and Dumfries, and the differential category player is Valencia Alba. The player you should sell from your team is Kevin De Bruyne and Bergwijn. The player you should hold is Sane, Di Maria, and you should ignore Olivier Giroud and Lisandro Martinez. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video, and if you are new in this channel, obviously subscribe this channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Happy fantasy, good luck for your team.